Looks like it's that time again. It's that time again. Welcome to HJU Live, your portal to the Henshin dimension. I am Cosmic Kaiser 6, and welcome back to another edition of Build Up. This time, we'll be in the home stretch of the build of the figure-wise standard Ultraman suit version 7.4. Here I go again, just messing it up. Good to know we do these things live, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, we're finishing up the Ultraman suit version 7.5 frontal assault type action model kit from Bandai. Facebook acting up. Thank you, Shinji, for pointing that out. Do tell, how's it acting up? What's going on over there? And I'm not seeing any issues on my end, unless there's is there anything audio-wise? Video-wise? Oh, it froze on you. Hang on a sec. Weird. I'm not really seeing any anything out of the ordinary here for it. Not sure what I can do about it on my end, though. I mean, we're already rolling, and I'm not necessarily seeing the issues in question. Must be your end. If it's the app, then maybe that's why. If anybody out there using the PC version of Facebook to watch this stream, if you're encountering any issues, do let me know. But otherwise, we're here building some plastic crack, as the saying goes. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. Unfortunately, things were a bit problematic on my end for last week. We had a rainstorm that covered a few areas, and internet was incredibly subpar and not even really working, so couldn't really do it. Hopefully y'all will forgive me. But yes, we're back for more. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Now, of course, before we do get into it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more of this content and everything else that we make here. And don't forget to click the bell too, so you know when we go live, much like times like today. Now then, let's dive right in. Now then, let's see. How about now? Is everything working better now? Okay, looks like it should be. Jesus, what the heck was that? Okay. I'm still trying to... I'm using the studio mode here on OBS, and I guess I must have done something that turned off all the audio settings for that odd transition there, but yeah, sorry about that. That was fairly odd. But yeah, recapping, status report. Ultraman suit is built. Body is anyway. Just need to put together the weapons, the other hands, and we should be done with this one today. I gotta say, from off the cuff, the out-of-box build of this looks great. Very nice look. The parts, when put together, have a very nice visual to them. Looking like a RoboCop reboot. Ha! Got jokes there. But yes, as it is right now, it's looking pretty good. My only concern is the minor flexibility. Articulation, that's the word I meant. Jesus. This is what I get when I work under pressure. But yeah, the articulation leaves a lot to be desired. It's very basic stuff. It's not really the best. But something tells me that they weren't built with articulation to begin with. If I'm gonna paint it, go for metal shiny ones. You know what? I don't know if I will. But see, here's the thing. I think the colors that this already has are really good as is. If there's anything that I'll probably do somewhere down the line, is top coat them. Or top coat it. Better said, top coat the kit. And I'm thinking, because I still have a can of semi-gloss top coat lying around somewhere. What I need to do is I need to get some masking tape so that I can cover up certain portions, hit some parts with matte finish to kind of get rid of the some of the gloss in some parts. I just don't know what parts I'm gonna cover up though. My thought is maybe cover up these here sort of non-armor bits, like these like the majority of the thigh, pretty much anything that doesn't look like it has, you know, metal armor like characteristics, which is kind of hard to say considering that the entire suit is metal to begin with. Once you build yours, you'll see what I mean. Yeah. Definitely. If you haven't gone around to it, definitely build it. See what it's about, and feel free to come to get back to me on that. But otherwise, I think what it is right now is serviceable. It's fairly fine, and I probably should be wearing like some gloves to keep any fingerprints off of this thing. But admittedly, I'm not really having much of an issue in that department here either. Actually, worst case, maybe I might need to do something about the seam lines down here, down the back of the calf. As you can see here, because I have to split the leg open, or this lower leg open, to kind of try to reattach the inside parts appropriately so that they wouldn't, like, you know, either snap or do something bad. I don't know if I'll close them or if I just need to like take them apart and, like, you know, sand them down just to kind of like even them out so that they don't stick out as much. You can kind of see that, right? Matter of fact, let me turn on the light on this thing. Like, you can kind of see the seam lines there. And they only really got worse because I had to, you know, split this apart. Jeez. The more I look at it, it's just starting to kind of bother me, if I'm being honest. But yeah, anyway, still got the old manual here. The tools of the day, the sanding, cutting tools, the part separator, of course. And a little something here to sort of serve as a motivator / reminder for all of us out there that are maybe having a hard time achieving their goals, doing what they feel they need to be doing. Remember this, friends. Don't let ambitions overshadow small success. This I relate to fairly greatly as of late. I recently took a voiceover class earlier this week, and it kind of reminded me that something that, you know, any personal endeavor, whatever the scale, you have to work at it one little bit at a time. And where else is that more applicable than with, you know, kit building for one thing, and at the same time with anything else that you do that you're actively working towards or putting effort into. So don't forget that. Don't let the big picture. Don't lose sight of don't forget to see the forest for the trees. If that makes sense. If you really wanted the perfect look, a little bit of putty and sand it down. Maybe. Honestly, I'm too scared to kind of mess with those advanced techniques. At least right now, anyway. I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to do any like hardcore customization, even though that really doesn't sound as hardcore as I'm probably thinking, I feel like I maybe need to get a second one to test to test out or something. But I don't know. But I think I don't know. I kind of need. I feel like I need to kind of just embrace what I've made, you know, fix up what I can, and just once it's complete, move on. You know, best have to. Yeah, of course. And I've probably mentioned it before, but there have been some cases where I've broken parts for other Gundam kits. I've been forced to buy multiples of one just to, you know, make up for it. Like I built the Master Grade Gundam Barbatos from Iron-Blooded Orphans, and when I was cutting pieces off, and mind you, this was like fairly early in my model building experience in the past, you know, 3 years that I've been doing it. God, 3 years now. Feels like has it really been 3 years? Feels like it. Like, yeah, 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. But yeah, I remember building the Gundam Barbatos, or at least, you know, trying to put it together. I had built the inner frame at one point, and when I was cutting out the pieces for the outer, the outer armor, in particular, like the additional parts, you know, the red, the little red part you put on the chin of the frame of the Barbatos. If you have one, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, I was cutting pieces off of that, and I didn't know the proper sort of, you know, safety technique to make sure that pieces didn't break while you were cutting them off the runner. I was kind of carelessly cutting them off of the runners, and wouldn't you know, at one point they snapped. Things split down the middle. I tried to use super glue to put it together. It was never the same since. Completely messed up my flow of things. So I had to get a second kit to make up for it. And mind you, the Barbatos kit, I think, is still running at like 40, 50 bucks a pop. So, yeah, it was not the best situation to be in, especially if you're trying to save money and, you know, you're not. You have to use 4 boxes of Wing Zero custom to perfect it, then use the scraps to make damaged versions. That's not a bad idea, as a matter of fact. I was kind of dancing around with the idea of maybe doing something like that with my Barbatos kit, the one that has the missing part. maybe doing like a damaged version of it with missing pieces or something. I don't know. But then again, I've had that messed up kit for some years now. I haven't really messed with it, only because I don't want to. Something I don't want to mess with it too much. My first build, I never used tools, just fingernails and timing to break each piece. Ooh, that's when you were 14 at the time? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I get you. Now, mind you, I was building kits. Well, I wasn't consistently building kits for a long time. Like I was within the last 3-4 years, I got into the hobby wholesale, and went into it learning about it actively, not just treating it as a toy. Remember the first time I actually dealt with a Gundam model kit of my own. Well, the earliest memory I have of dealing with a Gundam model kit, or just model kit in general, I guess. But in this case, from memory-wise, the Gundam, I had this 1/144 scale Gundam Death Scythe Hell that was based off of the Endless Waltz version of Gundam Death Scythe Hell. And I just remember really liking the design of it. Mind you, this was back in like junior high school. I didn't have like the proper tools or anything like that. I didn't even know I had to put the damn thing together. I totally didn't really like understand I didn't appreciate the hobby of kit building at that time. It was bought by my parents at the time. We went to like this mall in Jersey, I want to say, New Jersey. And I was just excited to have, Gundam Death Scythe Hell, anything in my toy collection. I just kind of treated it as a toy. So I built it, and I wasn't really all that happy with it. Like I had it set up in like this cupboard, displayed by a whole bunch of books and shit. And the more I played with it, the more I kept kind of like messing parts of it up. I didn't really treat it as something that's meant to be displayed. I was very sort of hands-on with it, which to a degree I kind of still am. But I now know model kits are most certainly meant to be display pieces for the most part. But I know now how to approach putting these things together carefully, or at least as carefully as possible, to achieve the best possible looking representation of what you're purchasing here. My mom worked at Disney. She had mad discounts, would buy me all the Gundam kits from Epcot Japan. Wow, nice. Well, that's cool, dude. That's very cool. To have those resources that early in your life, that's great. And I can imagine that's probably what helped you appreciate it more at a young age, so that way you're able to kind of obviously go into the hobby with more with a greater knowledge set, or at least better perspective on how to go into it. When the kits were affordable. Well, on top of that, the technology for a lot of these kits weren't as complex or improved as they are now. Am I going to do the armament? Why, yes, boss. Yes. What's left right now are just these twin hand cannons over here. The backpack, which I guess looks like it includes a couple of machine guns. The two katanas. He's also got a bunch of whatchamacallit, enlarged slugger weapons. Like there's two separate ones, one that's like combined, and there's I guess like the other sort of splayed open hands to add to this, because right now we still have him in his gripping hands that are obviously meant to hold things. So yeah, once we get the weapons done, we'll pretty much be done with this kit, and we'll talk about future plans on the next rendition of this. Wanna see some poses? I guess we could probably do a little something with that with this here, I guess. We'll see. All right. Now, as per the usual, let's go ahead and get in on some good tunes. Courtesy of the record Master Boot Record. Dum 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 dum. All right. Let's go ahead and just move 7 over to the side for now. That way we have space and room to cut things apart and place them where they need to be placed. Now, fair warning, anybody watching on Facebook? Facebook streams have been getting sabotaged fairly often, at least what I've been doing here for these editions of Build Up because of the music. So you're highly encouraged to come over to the YouTube streams to watch these in their entirety. I don't know if there's any plans to have these versions placed over into Facebook as well due to the potential stoppage. So if there is a stoppage, just, you know, be prepared for that. We would prefer that there be no stoppage, for being honest. I mean, come on. We're just building kits here. But I'd rather not open up a can of worms here with any talk regarding, you know, music rights or any other, you know, BS on that level. So, you know, lame book. Yeah. Can't be helped, right, boss? Gotta work with what we got. Alright. So there's still plenty of foil stickers we have to use, or we can use, for some of the external details on both the Ultraman suit and as well as the weapons. But we also have some of these marking stickers here for like some of the extra sort of like some extra details to put on the suit, like I guess like caution signs and other sort of additional details. Company logos, I think, because I know these suits in the manga and the show were built by, I think, a government organization, if I recall correctly. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get the snippet going on. Now, doing any posing on this thing would be, you know, much more effective if I had a, whatchamacallit, if I had the old turntable. Turntable would really help. I'm hoping someday I can get one. Guts. Right. Wait a minute. Isn't Guts unique to the? Because I know there's Guts Select for. No, Guts Select is an Ultraman Trigger, and Ultraman. Okay, yeah, Guts definitely Tiga for sure. Because yeah, Trigger is meant to be, you know, a new generation Tiga, so there's obviously some kind of crossover there. With Guts storyline wise, so yeah, I know Guts has that sort of storyline importance there. All right, let's close this up here. Okay, so weapons, got these katanas over here. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, I gotta turn that off there. Okay, so the double katanas. Put those on both sides here. Then you have the double machine guns. Let's get a better look there without all the extra glare. So yeah, twin machine guns that can get you can latch onto this sort of backpack slash holster kind of thing. Then these two sort of hand cannon deals over here. I think these are sort of bazooka type weapons. Then over here, we got the slugger weapons. Again, singular versions and versions that can be mixed up. You know, it's interlocked. And yep, after that is the base, and we'll be pretty much home scot-free as far as that goes. All right, so let's keep this open over here. We'll need runners A1, A2, C2, C1. Okay, so A2 over here. Ah, yes, the SSSP, the Science Special Search Party. I believe that was the name of the original sort of defense force for back in the original Ultraman. I believe. I, of course, could be wrong. Which one are we at? A1 right here. Okay. Parts must be for something. First one, okay, yeah, figured. Hayata. Cool. Okay, C2, A2, A1. Just need C1. C1 right here, great. All right, so we go to the side. Let's get a cut in. Shoot. All right. So, how's everybody going as of late? Hopefully, life's treating y'all well. Huh. So the katanas are a single piece. No mixing or sandwiching together on anything. That's an interesting way to go about it. I'd say dangerous, but you don't really encounter this very often. Final round started up again in Tokyo. The fighting game tournament? At least that's what it sounds like. I'm pretty sure there's a final round over here in the States too, for the FGC. Didn't know there was Scott Populous. Oh, okay. Are you participating in that event as well, boss? Let's see here, start standing the stand a little bit. It's more of a barcade atmosphere for now rather than something competitive. Oh, okay. I see. But more sort of like a casual hangout with fighting games in tow for those that want to play is the idea that I'm getting. That's cool. Nice. You know, I know myself and most of my other friends that I've that I know here over in the States. In particular, 2 out of the rest of the 4 Kangs, we all met through this through a similar style event called Mash Fest. there would be, it would be hosted at a bar in downtown Manhattan. And we would, anybody that was interested would come by, buy drinks and play whatever games were in tow. And it usually tended to rotate. There was never just, one game very particular. Outside, then again, most of the console setups would typically be dedicated to whatever was popular at the time, whether it had been Street Fighter 4, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, those are the only examples that kind of come to mind offhand. But yeah, I want to check out that Brooklyn arcade next time I'm in New York City. Yeah, if it's the one that I think you're referring to, then yeah, we could definitely stop by there. We could definitely play some games out there and have a good time. No question. There's 10,000, 6,000, there's my 2,000. Okay, no, this is a bit too thick. Brooklyn video games. Okay. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about now. We could definitely stop by there and that place in Next Level. Oh yeah, Next Level. Next Level is usually good time. Haven't been there in a few years. When was the last time I'd gone to Next Level? Pretty sure. What was it that I was doing? Never mind. I honestly don't even remember it all that well. Probably just because I haven't had, the best opportunities to go. I'll even go to Chinatown Fair to see how whack it is. Well, that's the only other reason anybody should even go to Chinatown Fair at this point. To, remember the King of Chinatown documentary and see the awesomeness that it had before gentrification fucked that up for everybody. Essentially. That's really the only other way to explain what the hell happened to it. They'll say the people frequenting the place were the reason that shit wasn't all that lucrative, I guess. Which, to a degree, I can understand. Doesn't change the fact that they didn't need to, lose what made them so iconic in the first place. This I gotta be a bit careful with. The way this blade is, I guess, the sort of uneven surface there, you gotta be fairly careful with evening it out. Okay, I think we're closing in on the right sort of texture, I guess, for the part here of this blade. Let's see. yeah, how's everything else, boss? I remember seeing it, you tweeted something about some difficulties involving the upcoming Strega sequel. Anything that you'd be able to go and that you'd be able to talk about over the air right now, or nah? If not, that's fine. Mainly just scheduling BS, I see. I believe you mentioned something about one of the actors leaving Japan. I can't imagine you'd be referring to maybe Mai, right? Last I remember on Twitter, she was going on about some issues in terms of her dance career. Turns out she's just gonna be on vacation with her hubby for 2 months. Oh, okay, so it is Mai. Gotcha. Which one is it? 6,000? Wait, I thought I had a 10,000 somewhere on. I mean, no, 8,000. It's whatever. Okay. Okay. So let's see. The Edge and going to like Germany and stuff. Ah, okay. Okay. So this is looking. Okay. Calm down, camera. This seems to be okay. It's this little bit over here, this little darker part that's that I'm not really agreeing with. Blade looks clean. Okay, cool. Seems fine to me. Just definitely trying to make sure that everything looks as even as it can be, without losing, much of its overall look. Well, in that case, as far as Mai goes, hopefully all else is fairly okay with any of the other expected cast. I know you mentioned something about Fujiwara-san, Sakurako. I'm guessing I'm going to make it as photogenic as possible. Oh, absolutely. It's I mean, granted, it being photogenic is absolutely, very important part, but I'd rather it look as clean as possible anyway, because anybody who's building these, anybody could just, just snap off the parts, put things together, and just leave it as is without cleaning up like the extra nub marks and everything like that, and just call it a day. I kind of don't want to do that. I've been trying to be better about, I've been trying to improve my technique on cleaning up the surface textures of some of the parts so that things don't look spotty, don't look uneven, stuff like that. She's coming back to Tokyo for the shoots, meeting with Kimura-san after Golden Week. Nice. That's good, that's good. I hear she was surprised to know that her character is fairly involved now, story-wise. Yeah, she freaked out. Oh, that's awesome. Speaking of, any word on the translations for the scripts and stuff? I know you mentioned that the previous translators weren't really up to doing anything, so I'm guessing, have you been able to find anybody looking who would be able to translate the sequel scripts? I'm hoping, I guess with the upcoming meetings, everybody will be looking over the scripts and everything for the first time. Should be an interesting scenario to see how everybody reacts, huh? I definitely want to know how Kimura-san feels about where his character's going to be, or at least where it goes. She couldn't understand why she's appearing in the show more than anyone else. Nishimura, the producer of Memorizer, is now doing the scripts. Wow, nice. That's good. My gratitude to Nishimura-san. Hopefully hopefully it's not too difficult for them to get the translations going, but you know, I mean, if they're going off of like a Google Translate work, shouldn't be too difficult, hopefully. I know a lot of context needs to be kind of assessed when using machine translation, because some stuff kind of gets lost in those cases. But no, that's good. Happy to hear things are still on the move in that direction. How are you feeling, boss? This is looking fairly shiny here. Maybe I can actually kind of shine up everything else up here just to kind of match the texture. Kimura's still trying to settle into the new scripts and figure out his character since it's showing more of him than in the first. Ah, okay. Yeah. Character's definitely not resting in the background. It's now there's more of him this time. I can imagine it's a bit of a readjustment job there, trying to figure out where the character's gonna go. Clean this up a little more. Something's a bit off here. This darker spot's still kind of bothering me here. Especially with the kind of plastic that they're using here, because this looks to be like some kind of injection, some special like custom plastic that, well, it's not custom, but it's definitely like grayish, like black gray plastic, but it's got like this sort of like sparkly material infused into it, so it's definitely not your sort of standard grade plastic, you know. So you gotta be kind of careful to not lose the original sort of intended. Also, this will be the first time he's doing a scene with Mai. So the both of them are going to have to figure out how their character's relationship will turn out on screen. True. Very true. Definitely going to be a case of how their chemistry on camera is. That'll be interesting to see when, I guess, the initial script reads or run-throughs are done. Not sure what the process you guys will be doing, but looking forward to seeing how that goes. It looks like that way to be able to show off the detail, though. The plastic. Yeah. It's a very particular kind of plastic that's being used here. So I definitely want to be careful on just like how much, you know, how much I scrape away at it so that I don't lose much of the sort of original feel, I guess, though I don't know. I feel like some stuff's working on here, some isn't. I'm not sure. It's all about finding the, finding your medium. Finding what works. I guess it looks about as good as can be. Like, let me just kind of get up in there so you show you what I'm talking about. You see this? There's that little dark speck there that I'm kind of trying to like get rid of, but at the same time, the rest of the plastic is, you know, you see where the little sparkly material kind of comes in. And I don't want to lose that necessarily. But maybe just because I'm kind of, you know, working with the light in a certain way that it's only kind of like showing up in a different view for you guys. I'm trying not to dig too much into this so that I don't lose a lot of the original look of it. Like even up here, you see? It's these sort of custom plastics that I know are typically a bit of a time sink when you're trying to clean them up. But honestly, I think this is fine. I'm just being a bit of an overthinker with it, if I'm being honest. What do you think? Let me check the FB feed. Oh, still going. Awesome. Okay, maybe this is fine. Maybe just need to leave it alone. Not mess with it too much. But okay, that's one sort down. Let's just kind of move it forward, I guess. Otherwise, we'll be stuck with this longer than we need to be. I just took this off of, this was A1, I believe? The A1 runner? Yeah, A1. Stank's house! Now we just need to get the sheath out. And the sheath is parts 10 and 11 over here for the A runner, or A1 runner. Put that over here, and there seem to be wait a minute, hang on. Okay, so one of them has pegs and the other doesn't. Okay, good. So I am doing this with that. Okay, I could probably cut out the sheath for the A2 runner and just kind of cover my bases here. Actually, just realized, A2 runner also has another sword. Probably should have cut this out too. Let's move that over. Actually, wait. Just kind of scoop some stuff over here. Move the extra stuff over. Snap. And snap. All right. One sword over here. The other sword over on this side, but just get the sheath over along with it too. Bum 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 bum. Woo! Bum 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 bum. Alright, since we're working on this sword, we'll focus on this one for now. Now we just gotta cut these parts, clean off the extra gate on here. Thankfully, it's undergated, so less possibility of greater messes, so to speak. Still gotta be careful with the overall look, even if just a little bit. Okay, I know I keep mentioning undergated parts. Let me just kind of bring it close up so you can see what I mean. So now you see how this part, when you look at it from the side, from the what would be essentially the exterior of what the part looks like. This little extra bit of gate from the runner, it's there. Normally, it would be under, I guess, the average mold, the bit of gate that connects the part to the rest of the runner would be flat against the actual surface of the part. However, when we say undergate, we're talking about the gate being positioned in a way where the mold position is created in a way where the gates are under the surface of the part, as you can kind of see. Come on, focus please. As you can kind of see there. Oi, oi, get focused, cameraman. All right. It's probably not doing the best job of illustrating what I mean about the undergating, but more or less something to this description, or at least the best of this description that I can give. But essentially, since it's undergated, you can cut the piece of extra gate off. You can cut the gate off, and the possibility of damaging the surface is largely eliminated as long as you do it right. So, right here, cut this off. You can see that the gate piece, or the extra gate there, it's just kind of cut off into the little side part there, the under part of the piece. So the surface that would be on display is hardly affected. Now, from there, it takes a builder's ingenuity, creativity to cut off the other excess plastic and not damage the external portion that's also going to be part of the display of the piece. And of course, clean up wherever needed so that everything is still as smooth as can be, so it can also look as good as can be, though the looks department is not always guaranteed, and that's why typically painting kind of helps in covering up those extra flaws. But I have no paint I have no paints, I have no painting tools, so that's not something that I can really opt into right now. But yeah, that's undergating explained in my fairly not really good way of explaining it. Excuse me. All right, so that's one part of the sheath. Actually, wait, I did not clean this side. Okay, next up, cut this. Let me just even that out a little bit. Some of the scraping I'm doing probably isn't even all that required, by the way. As I continue to stress, you know, whatever builds you're making, they're ultimately up to you. So only you can decide just how much goes into it. But the important thing is you have the knowledge of the techniques necessary to get the results you want. Much like any learned skill. And much like the fortune cookie thing that I showed there before, small successes. So if you can successfully achieve those smaller, if you can fulfill those small techniques, learn those small techniques, apply them successfully little by little, you'll eventually get to the bigger picture that you're either working toward, dreaming of, whatever the applicable term might be in your case. It is absolutely not the easiest thing to act upon, though, especially if you don't have patience. Therefore, start by learning patience. The way I'm holding this, damn it! I'm a righty, but the way that this has to be held to get the right sort of sanding done is a bit, gotta turn off that alarm. And there we go, scratching away at a bit more of that excess plastic here to kind of even out the surface. I certainly do hope someday that we can get to the point where Strega model kits are a thing. I can make a whole assembly of Strega variants. Be nice to kind of show that off to the world. All right, one sheath complete. Well, not completed, I guess, but just built to a degree. There's still a few more parts I need to attach to it before we can really call it complete. Well, let's, put them together. Okay. So the pegs attach to each other down here. There's one peg hole. However, there are two pieces from the respective A1 and A2 runners, 12 and 13, that you put at the top here, I guess, of that's not the scabbard. That's still part of the that's still part of the sheath. The scabbard, I think, is the hilt of the sword itself. I think I better remember these terms. And now I don't remember where I put my A1 runner. Oh, never mind. Dropped it on the floor. I had it on my lap. Let's. Wow! Triggers! Alright. Snip it and snap it. We're working like a silly rabbit. Poor rhyming on my part. But it doesn't get in the way of my art. Ha-ha! This also has some undergating to it. So it should come off looking fairly good once the surfaces are cleaned up in the appropriate areas. Let's get the sword and other sheath out the way. We can collect the rest of the garbage. Clean this over here too. Okay. This is meant to go this way right here. Okay, I think I get it then. This then attaches to the side of whatever, not a buckle, but I guess like some portion that gets, that you sort of, it's a hinge, yeah, you attach this to the, whatever hinge that comes up on the side of the figure itself. It's some kind of hinge that goes to the side over here, looks like. Or what would go over here on this side to attach the sword. Now we just gotta clean this up. Then add the rest of the, once we attach this to the sheath. Then it looks like we can attach the sword proper. Okay. Now That's one sheath attached. Let's introduce the sword into it. Yep. Ooh, sexy. Now to do all the same, the other ones. That one seemed a bit risky. I was trying to cut it from a angle, kind of chip away at whatever excess plastic was there for that. I might have chipped away at the surface there just a little more than I wanted. So I think we can fix that up a little bit with some additional sanding here. That feels fine. Gotta clean it up a little bit more. Just a slight little rubbing against it. You can't put too much strength against the actual part so that you don't completely rub away the texture there. That's why you gotta increase the grit as you go along. Move from one grit to the next to kind of even the surface out, bring it back to a more close to original finish there. I've got a stack over here of sanding sponges from 1,000 up to 10,000 that I'm using right now. That is what's kind of helping in sort of evening out that surface there and removing whatever how should I put it? Not blur, but basically whatever uneven surface detail, I guess. Kind of bringing it back to where it probably can be, what it should be. Or at least as close as can be, you know? You might end up with something a little shinier, just what it's kind of looking like right now. Like there's a bit extra shine than there is over here on this side, but that's just more the result of having, you know, the lower grit, the higher grits, ending up essentially becoming polishing sticks at that point. So it's kind of adding some extra polish there when it's probably not needed. Though again, that's at a section of that's being used in a section of a part that's not going to be out for display, so that's not really something to get worried too much about it, I'd say. Like one can, you know, in the case of like an external part that's a bit shinier than the rest of the surface detail, you can just kind of hit it with a top coat, a matte top coat, to remove whatever additional shine is there and even out that look, if one wants to. But otherwise, for me, I think this is fine as is, you know? Okay, so far so good. that's one. Sorry, I was checking on something elsewhere. Matter of fact... Okay. That takes care of... something else. All right. Whew. This is fine. Other half of sheath. Let's go, Batskoi! As the expression goes. By the way, Bueno, if you're still around, after kind of going through, my tutor and I, my Japanese tutor and I, went through a set of sample questions for the N2 of the JLPT. They think I might barely make it, if not without learning more, if not for lack of knowledge of most of the expanded vocabulary, so I have a good feeling about where my Japanese might be, speaking wise. I think. But yeah, just figured I'd let you know. But I might have to downgrade and maybe try one of the lower level tests, maybe, just to kind of dip my toes into it. Just gotta try the other sample questions. Correct me if I'm wrong, N1 is the highest, while N5 is the lowest, isn't it? If that's the order. I might have, I might be misinterpreting in what direction the difficulty is. Okay, let's see. Let's rearrange this here. So that was 1,000. Let's go to 2,000. $2,000. 4K. 6K. Now 6K seems to be where I should probably leave it at. Yeah. Okay, that seems fine. Is this already sanded down? No, it is not. Let's fix that a bit. The other side. Okay. Now we can put these together. This is the A1. Let's get those extra pieces off the A2. For the sheath. It's this here. This here. So we can attach it to the hinges that will eventually attach to the body. Alright, so we sand this down for the evening. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. And I think it's clean enough to attach here. Yeah, this will be fine. Now to clean this part over here. Well, hello, Kid Crazy. Good to see you around, sir. I'm chillin'. As best as one can be. Hopefully your Saturday's going fine. Of course, I wish that for everybody out there, both watching and not watching. Only here for a minute, then back to work. Been a rough day. Ah, okay. Right, I forgot you're working today. It's all good, brother. Try not to let it get to you too much, man. At the end of the day, whatever happens, it's never anything personal. When it comes to situations of the job. I mean, unless they outright tell you. But yeah, I hope your day's going okay, man. Just hang in there. You're almost done. At least I think you are. I'm not sure how far into the shift you are, but I know you're day shift. So. And that will be this other sheath. Now to cut off the parts for the sword here. Just to be safe, I'm gonna use this right here. Done at 9? Ah, okay. Yeah, you got a couple hours, man. Hang in there. I'm rooting for you. Right now, I'm working on the last parts of this kit here, the weapons loadout. It should be done in what may be another hour or so. We'll see. Depends on like how much cleaning up I have to do for the parts. Because let me tell you, this plastic, it's a bitch to clean up. But honestly, I welcome the challenge because it's different. Yep, we're almost at the finish line for this one. By the way, I'm not sure if you've seen the main body yet. Here's what it looks like, by the way. Looks pretty good for an out-of-box build so far, wouldn't you say? It's a nice overall build over here. Nice shimmery look to a lot of the plastic there. Okay, let's see what else can be done here. I know we can cut off a little bit more. This over here. There we go. Doing a little bit more snippy on some here so that we can even out detail and not have it clash too much with the rest of the surface design. But remember, folks, not easy. Paint might be the only other way to clean up any of these kinds of nub marks to an effective degree. But since that's not what we have on our end, we're doing the best that we can. $2K, where are you? Ah, 2K, here we go. Get in there, 2K, even it out. Apologies if you can't hear me. Let me know if you're having any difficulty hearing what I'm saying. Gotta keep adjusting the mic to follow where my speaking voice is coming from, so apologies for that if there are any issues there. Okay. It's about the same as the other sword, so yeah. Not sure if I can get any better than that, but it's the best I can do at this point. So now we just continue. Scrape off the excess of this over here. And just fix the elements around it. Sort of. Sand down with upward motions, ironically. $4K. $6K. I think I've hit the sweet spot for it. And down here, I think I've already messed with this enough. Okay. Sheathing the sword. Yep. Oh, look at all that high-tech sex. All right. Swords are done. We now attach the side holster hinge things so we can attach them to the Ultra 7 suit proper. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, okay, I am cutting from the right ones. C1. Okay, so this will be for the one on its left. Sanding tool. Okay. Onward with the increase in grit. Even out the surface there. Okay, 6K I think is the good spot for this. Let me just hit it with the 8K, just to give it a little extra shine. Okay. Let's go ahead and add the holster bit. Actually, no, wait, no, I forgot. Gotta clean up the other sides. Okay. Oof. Be a bit more careful here. Gotta even this out a little more. Alright, that's 1K. Let's go to 2K for further evening. My arms are starting to kind of cramp a little bit. Holding these small pieces. It's not easy. I should probably get some kind of like a vice tool, so I can like have something like set, and not have to constantly crimp my hands up so much. Yeah, I might need to kind of keep going on this side a bit more. Especially this bit over here on the side is looking kind of uneven. Okay. Maybe hit it with a 6K. For a little bit more. Looks about as good as it can be. Let's slap it on there. And that will be this sword here. Good snap. So here it is with one sword attached. Well, one holstered sword, anyway. Let's have it in that sword unsheathing pose that I know we've seen it a lot in. Put that right there. Oh, wait. Look at that real quick. I kind of just did it just now, but even as it is, it looks fairly cool. If I swap the hand out for like an open hand, might look a little bit more natural. Whew. Still, good luck. All right. Finish up the other sword, so we can then move on to the larger weapons. Whew. This is the next one to take off. Okay. Oof. Okay. This feels like it shouldn't have gone so low in the scratching here. This, what is this, ABS plastic? Doesn't even say on here, but feels fairly weaker. Well, fairly softer, I guess. Be a more accurate term to say. clean this up. Can't have this looking ugly. Now, knowing when to stop is almost always left to what you're seeing. The idea, of course, with this is to try to remove any excess scratches off the plastic surface when you're sanding things down like this. Especially in this sort of cleanup phase specifically. Because what you should aim for is to have everything look as even as possible without any sort of spots that don't match the rest of the surface. Which I'm not sure if I'm getting right here, because I feel like I'm still seeing something that shouldn't be here. But I also don't want to dig too deep into this. I'm probably gonna have to, considering how easily this plastic seems to get scuffed up with even the smallest sort of sanding here. Let's try the other side. Let's kind of start evening this out a little. I've got it on the side, but I should probably have it instead this way, so that I can really see it. God damn it, my hands. And they're cramping. Just don't stop, man. Just don't stop. You definitely want to be mindful of what direction you're sanding in too, because that will also kind of affect the surface detail a bit too. You always want to go in a single direction. That way you can achieve the best unilateral results with what you're doing. Let's go 1K, let's go 2K. Even this little thing I'm doing where I'm bending the sanding sponge a bit to focus the use of this on the space here helps. It's another technique to consider. It's helps so that you're not just using the entire sponge all willy-nilly, and you don't end up having like the extra sponge kind of scratching up other parts of the part you're working on. That might, end up messing with the rest of the parts so that you don't have more work on your hands. As I can tell you from experience, this is the harder part of kit building. Cleaning parts up. I'm sure I'm not the only one who'll tell you that cleaning up parts is not easy. It takes time. And it's the fact that it takes time is what makes it, you know, so it makes it more difficult to work with, you know? You know what? I'm definitely speaking a bit too far away from here. Let me turn down the noise gate on this real quick. How about that, huh? Okay, I think we're sounding a little better. I keep forgetting to do that with the noise gate here. So yeah, apologies there. Sincerest apologies. Dang, 2 hours in, still haven't even finished these swords. I underestimated this. This cleanup is taking up a lot more time than I thought it would. Maybe this is fine. Let me just keep double checking some stuff over here. Okay. Alright, I think I've got it where it can definitely be at its best. Now we just attach the holster, the hinge over here. Bam. And there is Ultra 7. With twin swords. Looking all, what's this, swordsman's name again? Yagyu Jubei. From, Samurai Shodown. And I guess, Japanese, mythology for samurai lore. I don't even... That's what I get for being an ignorant bumpkin, I guess. Yeah, there he is with the double swords. Pretty sick. With that, we retire a couple more runners that have now been exhausted. C2. Rest in peace. Okay, here are the open hands that I need to get off of here soon. But now we have the other weapons that need to be set up and removed here. So moving on from the swords. Next we have the machine guns. And the holsters on the back. F2 and F1 are the runners. So we have F1 6, F1 is already on top. Let's move this up over to the side. Ah! Sorry, 7. Catch you up soon. Actually, let me see if I can find the 8,000, the thicker 8,000 grit sponge, because it's lying around somewhere in here, but I can't find it. Ah, never mind. It's right here. The fact that it had green font helped to find it. Put the 800 away. 800 might be too extreme a number to use in this case. The plastics aren't that hard. F15. F16. Parts, Oh, okay. I'll use the part number 4 over here for either F2 or F1 runners. Okay, I think I get it now. It was a little confusing on how the manual was describing it. Just a smidge. This looks like it is not undergirded. Shame. Probably not easy to pull off with something so small. Which is fine, I guess. Sometimes you gotta let it forget. Really careful here. There's some additional detailing on these parts over here that might get lost and let some sort of details in mold that if I don't address carefully might get scraped away, so... Attention, attention, extra attention here. Gonna need it. Very careful here. Very small area. Doesn't seem like there's much coming off of it. Might be a bit of a waste then. Just bring it back up to standard, I guess. Whew. Alright, guess I'm just gonna have to work with what I have. Shit. Yep. What I feared might be happening. Oh, these are the thicker ones. What am I? These are the thinner sponges. What am I doing? Jeez. Damn it. Ah, sucks. This could have been a good opportunity to use my design art knife. Instead, I went all no brain. I really gotta find a way to improve on, get better at that. Oh, damn it! I'm starting to get kind of pissed. Oh, right, this up here. Okay, I knew I missed the part. Or a section that was said. Let's see. Alright, this at least is looking to be a little bit better experience compared to the little muzzle part. I'm gonna attach this soon. Now 6K. I'm starting to get a little tired here. Okay. Damn it. Too much with this, I think. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a go there. Gotta go over this side the same way. Start with 1,000. Yep, I definitely dug a bit too deep with this one there. It was starting from the wrong side and shit went uneven almost immediately. Look at this. I think I saved it to some degree, but still a bit too much taken off of there. 4K. Yep. Jesus, look at this. Look at all that. Might have to pull out the 800 just to kind of get deeper into those scratches there, but I've already done so much. I have to go to 800 rep this. Damn it. Honestly, it is easy to get pissed about small things when it comes to ironically. Pog, what up, freak? Good to see you, man. Toiling away at the weapons cache for the Ultraman suit here. I've still got a few more weapons to build for him. It's taking a little longer than anticipated. Attention time, why yes. Building some of the stuff is taking a little longer than I originally planned. If only because there's a lot of cleanup involved. This dark plastic is fucking me up, man. It's messing with me. It's knocking me out 20 times and making me calling me Sally. Grab your weapons. Grab your weapons. Swivel them around. And then fucking goddamn Henshin time! What? Okay, gotta be careful here. This shit's just gonna fuck. I'm not careful. Ah. Ooh. Damn it. There's still something I need to cut off there. Okay, where the hell is the art knife? Thought I took it out. I guess not. Give me a sec so I can find my art knife. Yep, turns out I never took it out the box. Here it is. Still in all its dirty glory. Clean this bit here. I definitely should have done this with the other one. Maybe I still can. Maybe I still can. Just go back to it and see if I can just scrape away at it. Maybe. Man, that master grade Zeta Vercolics great. Right? Dude. Oh, something about the way that it looks on camera is amazing. It's like some of the details look great. The inner frame specifically. Or at least the frame parts that, the detail that seems to go into the inner frame is looking fairly spectacular. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like when I get around to, you know, getting my own. I know Japan's starting to get those right now, so hopefully it's not too long before we in the States can get our hands on that. I didn't pre-order. I want it, but I really don't have the capability to build how I want. But man, I really want to get it. I hear you, man. I know your situation's not leaving you with time to build kits as much, so you have my sympathies. This is the best that I can do. I'm gonna start building again, but I can't do any painting. Okay, so it's gonna be straight builds going forward. It's a shame, brother, but I get it. Gotta think about the safety of the little one. That, and of course, the budget. I mean, kinda wish there was a spot I could go take my supplies and paint. I mean, technically you've got Lunar Toy Store, but I guess only when they're doing their events, you know? So I guess even then that's still a bit of a tough ask. Possible business venture? Airbrush stations. Fucking renting or rentable airbrush stations. Just you wait. That their gunpla community might end up calling you super toxic for trying to take advantage of people that need airbrush stations on the fly. But yeah, man, hopefully your day's going well. Just chilling on my end here. The old Golden Week sales have started popping up on Steam, so I went ahead and copped a few things that were on sale. I ended up getting, been chilling some editing stuff earlier. Cool. I got, what was it, Way of the Ninja, I think, or Mark of the Ninja. Haven't checked out any sales yet. Yeah, man, well, they're out there. I think, was it called Mark of the Ninja? I think that's a game that you played on stream some years ago. So, I definitely, managed to, yeah, Mark of the Ninja. Yeah, there's a remastered version on Steam for like $8. Like higher quality sprites, improved sound fidelity, and some other shit. So why you tell me that? Why not? Why shouldn't I tell you? You deserve to know. Is that always what I what? You know what you have to do now, right? Oh boy. Don't worry. If you want me, I'll ask EMP Unga to gift it to you. I'm sure EMP Unga wouldn't mind. EMP Unga always comes in the clutch. You have to play in streamer now? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I did try a little bit of it earlier, before tonight's stream, so. I kind of like the gameplay loop a little bit. interesting stealth mechanics going on with it. But yeah, we'll definitely get around to it on Discord in the near future. Let's see here. Oh shit, wait. Damn it, I think I went ahead of myself. Yep, I went ahead of myself. I did not clean up the edges over here for the other side of this submachine gun. Crap! I'm rushing! Alright, part separator, don't fail me now. All right, open sesame, please. Open, open. Come on, you want to open up. There we go. Whew, okay. Almost fucked that up big time. What's wrong with me? All right. I think that saves that. A lot of weapons. Yeah, brother. Matter of fact, you know, here's the status report right now. Ultra 7, and he's got his dual katanas in place. This version of the Ultra 7 suit wields twin katanas, and he's got twin machine guns and a double set of bazookas, I believe. So he's fairly decked out. It's a shame that there's no video game that takes advantage of this little idea of a loadout. Right now, anyway. But just the cleanup aspect of this is what's really killing me right now. We're already 2 hours 35 in. Well, 2 hours 35 in overall, but I'm pretty sure it's like about 2 hours in terms of actual work done right now. There's a lot that needed to be done here for this kit. This plastic is easy to mark up, and it won't look good without that extra work. Shit to look great, or at least as great as can be. I need to buy more sanding sponges at some point. I'm already using up these this great set that I bought from Gundam Planet last time me and the Christofurian team had visited Gundam Planet months ago. Shit, what was I using for the 6K? Yeah, it was the 6K. Alright, this should do it, but definitely feels like it could be a bit better in some respects. Well, you live, you learn. Well, here's the submachine gun. Well, not even SMG, it's more full-on, I guess, machine gun. But let's look at them both. Yeah, one of the sides looking kind of scuffed over here. He's like, kind of didn't clean it up properly. Might have to do another. You know what? Let me try and give it another pass with the sponges here, because damn it. I absolutely underestimated this. But I don't want to lose the mold detail that's here. Damn it, this is more work than I thought it'd be. I 100% underestimated this freaking kit, man. Okay, I think I saved it. I think. Looks like it. It's close. Admittedly, it does look a little better now. Looks a little better, wouldn't you say? Yep, I'll take it. Okay. Wait a minute, there's some extra barrels? Oh, I didn't even know they had extra. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the basics. I'll work on whatever additional shit later. Now, keep the machine guns as is. We next make the holster for on the back for the backpack portion. Using the E runner, E3, 4, and 5. This is, of course, just the first part. A part, better said. Let's see, let's get this off of here, move it down here. This extra bit here. This is going to be one of the holsters. This will be on the other side, I guess, huh? Oh, here it is. Art knife, here we go. Okay. That's one of the sides. Next is this side. Slicey dicey. Putty it up. Let's get some more. Okay, that looks even. Now we attach. Oh, wait. Clean up on this one too. How could I have forgotten? Slice and dice. Yay, yay. I think I find myself depending too much on this for spaces that don't really need to be sanded down in that way, so I'm trying to be a bit more careful about that. All right, so here's one of the holsters to place the cannons in. Let's do that. Let's do one of that now to kind of get a preview. That feels good. Let's cut out the other, it's not a holster, it's like a mounting rack. I think is the more appropriate wording for it. I'm not sure why I'm using, why I'm calling it that. Calling it a holster. Holster would be more so for the holsters that are on like the vests or belts. Here we go. Little by little, scuffing away at the imperfections. You could try building before sanding, then taking it apart to sand, but that also takes time. Yeah. Kind of trying to go at it all in one go, wherever I can. At least for the streams I'm doing on this channel, anyway. I could probably definitely try being a bit more, I guess, conservative when I get back to building on my own channel. Whenever that happens. Shit. Cutting into the plastic in the wrong parts again. Damn it. This extra stress mark here just can't seem to go away. Oh, wait, I think I damaged it. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Whew, okay. Bum 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 ba bo bo yikes, or the here it is. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so here's the special weapon rack that's back mounted. Oh, wait. I fucked up. I absolutely fucked up. It's on the... I put them together on the wrong side. Ain't that just great? Ain't that just great? I tell myself I'm not rushing. Before I try to tell myself don't rush, don't rush. Turns out I'm using them, assembling them on the wrong side of the this weapon rack. Supposed to be this way. This should be there. Okay, see now it yep. Now it's makes much more sense the way that it's set up now. All right, you attach them. Okay, so now the actual mounts, the racks, whatever, they're properly like flush against the actual frame of it. Wait. Oh. Ah, okay. Wasn't fully. There we go. Nice snap fit. Now we can attach it to the back of Ultra 7. Now look at that. Serious weaponry going on here. That and poor spinal form. But yeah. Not seeing an OnlyFans link. God damn it. Don't tempt me. Worst case, best. I might end up just making a kink account. A kick account. Because God damn it. The way y'all are going about this. But hey, this weapon rack's looking good there. Now the next thing is to make... Actually, there's these two sets of bazooka hand cannon things. Well, let's go for the simpler ones, for the remaining simpler weapons first. Get these bladed, the sluggers. Those at least don't have any crazy interlocking parts that I have to worry about too much. He says before he finds that there are interlocking parts on the slugger weapons, which I remember now that there are, because there's the one bigger version that's the sluggers interconnected like a double sword. I need to shut up before I keep contributing to this commentator's curse. I seem to have a lot of luck in placing on people. Now these... Oh, never mind. This is a part that needs to be interlocked. Oi! Hey, it's undergated. That's a good sign. At least these weapons, well, these anyway, are given the attention to be undergated. Should come out looking fairly nice once made. Everything except this part here, goodness gracious. But I guess that's fine, it's not too bad. Ah, dropping. Can't be dropping parts around here, dog. Risky place to put this. Okay. Guess that's going to just do this thing. Clearly that's what this is telling me. What the hell am I doing there? Ooh. Something about this part is incorrect. Maybe only somewhat uneven, but I don't know. Doesn't seem all that bad. Could be worse. Yeah, these are gonna need some I was able to make it work on that side. Of course, there's not a whole bunch of other, like, interlocking parts to get in the way. Explains that a little bit. Okay, yeah. That seems to work. There we go. One slugger. Pretty sure there were two. Yeah, what's that one? That's on a different... Ah, A1. That is weird. Oh, jikes. Sorry, 7. Get you back up again soon, buddy. Don't get too drunk. A2 and A1, so what are these? Like, these are parts you just put in the hands? Weird. All that well explained, if I'm being honest. Then again, maybe it's just me being ignorant. Yep, so there is, yeah, there's definitely a piece to interconnect both of the sluggers to make one big giant double slugger. Whatever the actual proper term is for the combined weapon name. Now to cut off the other one, or other half. Wait, oof, careful. Positioning is important. Oh, wait. Clean up. Clean up. On aisle 2. Alright. Twin sluggers. Next is the armament, or interlocking armament to mix them both, which is down here. 29 and 30. Okay, one half down, other half. So bring that together. Under gate. Under gate. Filing is driving me nuts. Oh, so much. Alright, now we got that. And this is to attach them both. One on one side. And one on the other. And that's what the full double slugger looks like, though again, optional. As is most of this armament here. Now, can move on to the set that will likely bring all this together. And again, 7 keeps falling over. He's drunk, friends. Not as drunk as Strega, but still a drunk. Not really. I highly doubt the character Morobo Shikan would be failing upwards drunkard. This I gotta be careful with. I can already tell the plastic might not agree with me depending on what moves I make. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Okay. This one turned out okay. Knock on wood. Don't want to mess up the rest. Ah. Shite! Already made a mistake on this. Oh boy. Let's fix this bastard up. Okay, this one might require the 800. These cuts fairly deep. Trying to be careful too. Maybe this is just a fairly weak spot in the part in general. Start the recovery process here. might just make it yet. Let's see. Wait, this is 6K. No, dang it. 4K. Where are you, 4K? Over here. Okay, now I can hit it with the 6K. Then the 8K. Look at what happened. Ugh, that's fucking ugly. Whatever. Pretty sure that part's gonna get covered up with something else. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, yes, it is. Good. I think we'll be able to salvage this yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Crap, 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 crap. No, 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 no. Open up, open up, open up. Split apart. Clean up more parts. Dang it. Ooh. Almost screwed myself over further. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I know I should be taking more time with this a bit more. For some reason, I feel like I'm rushing this. Maybe it's because I'm thinking that it's showing in some other parts here. Definitely overthinking here. Whew. Dang it, even this little stuffed up. Oh, okay. I can cover it up with one of the stickers. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Wait, no! Stop! Jesus. I'm finding more stuff I have to clean up along the way. Whew, maybe I should take a break or something. Been at it straight with this since I started streaming, so. Nah. I'm already in the stretch. If I wanted to break this up into a two-part, I would have done it already. Ah! Nice. Okay. Yeah, these parts are gonna get covered up with other exterior pieces anyway, so yeah, I shouldn't be stressing this too much.
Rest in peace, E-Runner. Okay, things went a little better with this side. Interestingly. Okay. Then we got the external chassis over here for the boat for the two sides. Cut those out. Hey, you're free! Welcome back into the free world, Kid Crazy. I'm guessing you're on your way home? Well, yeah, you're definitely on your way home. You just got out of work here. At 9. We're still at it here. I was thinking I'd be done sooner with this, but, hang on. Let me get up and stretch a bit. Ah! Oh, I've been sitting down straight for like for the past 3 hours and change. I haven't really gotten up to stretch. Damn. My back and hips are gonna hate me if they don't already. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying not to. We're trying. It's not this plastic. You gotta be really fucking careful with it. So it's kind of hard not to stress when your body is like instinctively trying to go into let's rush this shit down mode. Especially when trying to do this in a relatively, paced time frame. Ow! Yep. I definitely need a break. I'll pretty much be done with this soon anyway, so I think I'll have to, I guess, be able to relax once I'm done with this kit. Wait. Where's the part that I cleaned up before? This is the one. Okay, here we go. Oh, is it glossy? The main body definitely has a lot of glossy, fairly glossy parts. Which I'm considering toning down by getting a matte top coat for it. If I'm not gonna paint it, which I don't think I will. Okay, here we go. But we still need to get the muzzles attached. Soon. First, we clean up the remaining, the other external chassis of this, hand cannon thing. Side. Gotta stretch and take breaks. Set a timer for each hour. Yeah. Should probably have like maybe like a timer or something placed in stream. I know that there are definitely add-ons you can place for like clocks or whatever if you want to do that. So I'd have to invest in that. Let's go. All 4 can stream this week. I'm not streaming. Henshin Justice is streaming, sir. Which, if you haven't already, for anybody out there, remember to hit subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and share with everybody you know, because, you know, there definitely have to be other people out there that y'all know that like model kits, and on top of that, Japanese superheroes. If not, make some of those friends. But yeah, my own stream, that thing hasn't been touched in a while. That might require some corrective action in the future, which we're still trying to figure out. Alright, where's the muzzle on this thing? Okay, so this is it. Don't start with this. Don't start with what? Tell them the truth. This is not my stream. This is Henshin Justice Unlimited stream.
Available on YouTube and on Facebook.
I'm on it, yes, but it's not my stream. Like, ah! Got me all flustered, making me make mistakes. Everybody interested in joining in on the action with the rest of us? The Discord lands on Twitter. Look at all the invites and links. They're all there for your choosing and using, baby. Okay, it looks like I can use some of these stickers for the inner barrel, the inner port. Ooh. Let me start adding. That came out fairly nice. Being all technical, being truthful. All right. If this were my stream, as in my proper branded Cosmic Kaiser stream elsewhere, it'd be a different story, sir. But alas, the truth shall set you free, as the saying goes. Ooh, this is a toughie here. To you, it's an HJU cross Cosmic Kaiser stream. I mean, I'm just the host here. It's technically don't belong to me. But I appreciate I appreciate your attempt at making a headcanon out of it. I mean, I hope the top brass at HJU recognizes, or at least, you know, feels the same way. But hey, we already blew all our money on those expensive vehicles. Actually, wait, no. This is, what am I doing? No. This is just gonna complicate the overall setup here. Should I even bother with the stickers right now? I feel like that's needlessly adding time to this. I mean, I'm not gonna paint them, so I don't know. Alright, whatever, Kaiser, shut the hell up. Just do your thing and move on. Damn it, this is going to continue to be one of the worst parts of building kits straight. adding decals. We should bend it somewhat. Yeah, that might help. Oh. Definitely gonna need to get a toothpick or something with this then. Should probably leave this alone until I... Yep, leaving it alone! Overthinking it. Alright, just add it to here. I can just probably attach it later. I can at least add the yellow, the white stripes on this. At least adding the stripes is an easier situation. Relatively, anyway. Okay. That's the two giant bazookas. Take off the trigger hands. We can eventually add them. Be careful. Wait a minute. Turn it around. Attach it this way. Ah. Okay. Gotta attach the back with the trigger hand first. Take hands off. Oh, what the hell fell off? Oh, wow. Oh boy. Stuff is not staying together when it should. By no means is a hand grenade. But I still gotta be careful here. Oh, I get it. I'm using the wrong fucking hands. This hand is meant for the submachine guns. So this should, in theory, attach without an issue. Okay, looks like it did attach. For some reason it feels off. Somewhat. It just means I need to be more careful with it, I guess. Let's attach the other one then. guess in a fairly traditional sense, this should be the full package. Yep. The twin bazookas in hand, the twin katanas ready, and the 2 submachine guns mounted on its back. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. As far as overall build, this is it. The Ultraman suit version 7.5 frontal assault type action suit is by and by complete. Gotta say, I definitely expected there to be a lot of work involved with this, considering the sensitive nature of the plastic in question, or the plastic that it's primarily made of. But man, it's a lot more than I thought. A lot more than I thought. A few things that needed to be fixed up a little more than I was hoping would need to be. But honestly, that just means that I don't feel like I probably took it as seriously as I could have, if that's the attitude that I went with this. So I need to be a little bit better about that. Which I'll try for the next time. So, yep, ladies and gentlemen, your Ultraman Suit 7.5 Frontal Assault Type Action Model Kit for the Figurized Standard line. Hurrah! Of course, there are more parts to cut out, but I'm tired. And, yeah. I feel like this is a good enough place to kind of stop and get everything else done off screen. The other more detailed parts that I'd rather not put you guys through. There's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be done on here, like adding the little internal the decals for the rim of the barrel with the cannons, and adding whatever additional details to the rest of the suit. But I think the suit details I'm gonna have to hold off on until after I hit this with like a top coat or something, which I'm still kind of 2 minds about. I kind of like it as is, but I feel like I can experiment just a bit more and see where that takes me. At least that's the feeling I have. And I want this to look good. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's going to do it for this kit. I hope you guys enjoyed the build so far. The experience has been a learning one. Learned a lot from this. It's certainly reinforcing the idea that you cannot rush these things. You gotta take your time with it. You have to. As for new plans, there is gonna be another kit that is on its way. And it's a fairly topical one at that. Now, I say topical only because of certain recent developments. Ladies and gentlemen, a specific something is coming to the West. What that is, we'll find out in just a few seconds while I find it. Oh, I think I've got it. But yeah, what that thing is this. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hideaki Anno's movie Shin Kamen Rider is getting screenings in the West once May comes around. Specifically the end of May, funny enough. All that time away. And there's a Figure I Standard Kid 4, which I made sure to friggin' buy. Because I figured, you know what? Kind of on, it's topical. I want to build something that's build something relatively topical. So, next week there likely won't be, build stream. I'm probably gonna do something else, actually. We're going to have ourselves another little watch party of some of the content from our friends over at I say friends with air quotes though. So that's our friends over at Giga, and more of their fantastic wink wink nudge nudge say no more superhero content. But yes, once after we do that, we'll get right proper into Shin Kamen Rider and build that bad boy. But yeah, in the meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, I do thank you very much for joining me. I thank everybody who stopped by and left some words, good, bad, gray area, whatever in between, bueno, Shinjay, Kid Crazy, Super Freak, thank you very much for your time, guys. And everybody else that's watched up until this point, I cannot thank you enough. Now, this is going to do it for today, but before I sign off, please be sure to follow HJU on Twitter, on Facebook, and also feel free to chat it up with the rest of us on Discord. Don't forget to hit the appropriate links wherever they may be. Just throw a bit more of those out there for you. Especially Discord, we definitely would like everyone to join us over there. You're already on the YouTubes, so not much farther you can go from there, but please find us on the FB, find us on the Bird app, and everywhere where you find your tokusatsu needs. Now, of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, like this video, share with your friends, and keep it locked right on here to Henshin Justice Unlimited, your portal to the Henshin dimension. Once again, I've been Cosmic Kaiser 6. This has been Ultra 7. We thank you for joining us in today's edition of Build Up. Catch you guys next time.